taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Mine. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see boy. The devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Dirt Track at Charlotte for the Miller Family Trucking Esports League. It's the nightcap here for the Extreme Savage Pro Late Models presented by 127 Industries. I'm Alex Robinson, joined by my partner in crime, Brett Wheeler. And Mr. Wheeler, look at your top five in qualifying. Ethan Toder, Nick Baum, Rylan Gray, Brent New, Chase Hardy. Your top five in qualifying. Turbo, Steven Turboville goes sick quick. Then you have Blake Majola's Alex Bergeron. Dylan Yeager makes his season debut, and Damian Kiefer, your top 10. But talk about those top six. 6 cars knocking out Blake Majola's Alex Bergeron in qualifying. But here we go. It all comes down to heat racing now. Starting on the pole, heat race number 1, the 23 of Ethan Toder. To the outside, it's Turbo of Steven Turboville.
Nick Cooper will line up out of position number 3, and Cole Cabrera will line up from position number 4. Alex, I get the feeling we actually might just take a little break here. I think there might be some sort of server issue because no cars on the racetrack. And if you have a look at when the qualifying results were actually up, there was actually no time on a lot of the drivers. So we'll take an opportunity to step aside once again, play a couple of hills, and come back in just a few moments' time.
Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. I'ma stand up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy. Shotgun knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends, they can watch it go down. I got mine too, so welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. If you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 or 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too.
And we are back here on UltimateDirtTV, and we will get to see qualifying happening in just a moment of time here at the dirt track at Charlotte for the Miller Family Trucking Esports League. It is the Extreme Savage Pro Late Models presented by 127 Industries. And now I get to properly introduce my partner. It is Brett Wheeler for the night. Brett, you got to call all 3 races with me tonight, and it's I want to say it's a pleasure to have you, sir.
Is that because there's a second person you can talk to rather than talking to yourself?
You know how weird it is trying to talk to yourself all night long?
Hey, Alex, you forget I've done this for 4 and a bit years now.
Even worse when you got a friend when you're trying to, on Mother's Day, when you're trying to do a race while also celebrating Mother's Day and your friends in the background saying Bergeron's going to win a few times.
Yeah.
So that's what happens when you don't have somebody to call with you. Everyone gets picked up on a microphone when you got to talk the whole time.
Yeah, well, now the checkered flag. So just to give people an idea, so the reason why there was a new server made was the iRacing setup that was being used. It had too high of a gear after some updates to the late model has happened. So everybody was in agreement that, hey, you know what, let's make a new server now. I'm not sure what setup they've gone with, whether they've gone with one of the ones from the Majula C setup shop or not, or the 127 Industries team. But so the new server has been made, and basically because we technically never got a race in, and that's why we've seen a lot of the times with no time taken. Now we're actually going to see qualifying. You'll see the qualifying times up on the left-hand side of the screen as they start to come through. And Alex, we're going to get a good look at some of these race cars and just see how they actually get around this type of a racetrack in a pro late model.
Well, there you see times are going to come in hot and heavy here as everyone wants to get some times in. Ryan Underwood for VLR set quick time early on here. There's Jonathan Byram goes 4th quick. Scooter Black for D1RT in the 5 machine. That's Scooter Black. Nick Cooper goes 2nd quick. Toter goes 3rd quick. So again, time's going to come in hot and heavy. James Grace now 2nd quick. So again, hot and heavy times, but there's a few big names yet to come out. There's Dylan Wilson making his season return here. Dylan Wilson, who's sitting 4th quick, and also 4th on the all-time wins list. So talk about this for a second here. You have Alex Bergeron, who's 3rd on the all-time wins list. You have Dylan Wilson, who's 4th. You have Blake Majulis, who is your all-time wins leader, all in attendance for this race tonight.
Yeah, I tell you what, keep an eye on this man. This young man be picked up by Victory Lane Racing in that iRacing iFlag VLR Dirty Grass Soul TAC 3 defense number 48. It's Dylan Yeager. He goes 2nd quick with a 15.335. Alex Bergeron on the racetrack as well. We'll see what he can do. Dylan Yeager, lap 2 was a little slower as we watch Bergeron rip the bottom side. He'll run the slider line through 3 and 4. We've still got the likes of Travis St. Clair, Brandon Freeberg, Mario Perez all to take a time. Alex Bergeron 6th quick right now.
Quick for him. There's Mario Perez in the 71 machine. Perez, who's been some quick times of lately. He's been sitting in the top 10, top 5s of the different races of the week. Majulis only goes 12th quick in qualifying. St. Clair goes 14th quick. So Bergeron stays 6th quick. Nick Cooper 5th quick. Mario Perez is 2nd time on track here. He'll go 10th quick with a 15.474. 15.474 puts Perez 10th quick. There's Bo Krebs in the 168 machine. 168, the NSM wraps of Bo Krebs on track right now. Bo Krebs has been putting some decent runs together, looking to make some consecutive features here in the Miller Family Trucking Esports League. 55th quick, 16.196. 16.196 for him. There's Rylan Gray for Team SSR Elite. Rylan Gray will not get a time down. Qualifying has elapsed. Those 3 minutes go very quickly, Mr. Wheeler.
Yeah, they certainly do. Ryan Underwood for Team Victory Lane Racing gets the job done over teammate Dylan Yeager in the number 48 machine. James Grace in 3rd quick. Then you go back to Bill Miller and Nick Cooper will round out your top 5. Alex Bergeron 6, Cole Cabre, Dylan Wilson, Ethan Toda, Mario Perez, 10 cars. Alex, we are set for 5 heat races on the program. And just while I change one thing in here, I'm going to let you go through the starting grid. Actually, I'll help you.
Starting on the pole, Team VLR 46. It's Ryan Underwood to the outside. He won your 360s just a few moments ago. It is the 12 of Alex Bergeron.
Position number 3, it'll be the 4-Link Motorsports entry of Matthew Selby. On his outside, Boyd Hogan from Canada lines up from position number 4.
Chase Hardy in the 116 will start on the inside of row number 3 to the outside. $1 Million Motorsports 26. It is Eric Scalf.
Row 4 on the inside in the Sub-Zero 89. That'll be Eric York, position number 7. And Tom Dawson, driving the 58, will line up out of position number 8.
Starting in the 9th spot, LGR Motorsports, the 10C. It's Coulter West. And outside of him, Steve Boynton in the 30.
Then we go back to Tyler Worley, lines up at a position number 11. And Blake Neer will line up from position number 12. Alex, heat number 1, top 4. To the main event, the Pro Late Models, the nightcap, the reason we are here at the dirt track at Charlotte. These boys and girls are about to put on a show.
Just 1 second, Mr. Wheeler. I'm trying to find my pen.
Okay, tell you find a pen, and hopefully you'll be back by the time we get ready to take the green flag action here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Round number 5. The Extreme Savage Fixed Pro Late Models, presented of course by 127 Industries, Miller Family Trucking and the World of Thunder Esports League. It's a pair of 46s on the inside row. It's a pair of Canadians on the 2 outside rows. Heat number 1, Ryan Underwood, Alex Bergeron. They pick up the loud pedal. We are green. And look at Matthew Selby in that 46X machine. He goes straight up on the inside of Bergeron. Look out, here comes the 16. That is Chase Hardy. Meanwhile, Underwood will lead Bergeron. Look out there, beating and banging as Eric Scalf on the top side of the racetrack. Here comes Hardy down to the inside. Oh, look out, we're 2 and 3 wide.
3 wide indeed, but again, there's one thing to note here. Caution flag is out. In the past few weeks, Mr. Wheeler, Ryan Underwood, Matthew Selby, those two have gone at it not only in the feature events, but the 46s have not avoided each other. They've been with each other pretty much every week in a heat race action, and it's the same case again here, but the 10C, Coulter West, oh boy, he is going to go into the wall and go in hard.
Yeah, that was Eric York who, sorry, not Eric York, it was the 75 who was actually caught up with him there, so I'm just trying to gather that one. It might be Stephen Boynton. Yeah, it was in the 75, they just come together. But Eric York also had some dramas as well. So, first caution of the evening for the Pro Late Models.
So as I forgot to say, this heat race number 1 is brought to you by DirtFan.com.
There you go. See? This is why you are the voice of World of Thunder Esports League. Hey, how does that feel too, by the way?
You know, I was surprised. I did not expect a Facebook post, but I'm surprised. And it's going to be it's going to be the fun of the rest of this season. It's going to be an entertaining one.
So, next week, hopefully we'll have all the action here on UltimateDirtTV. If not, tune in to the World of Thunder Esports Facebook page for more information regarding that one. And again, don't forget, tomorrow night, Super Late Models, fixed setup racing here at the dirt track at Charlotte. It is the road to the United We Stand. $10 entry fee, your chance to pick up. I think that's $100 to win. And it'll be broadcasted live right here on UltimateDirtTV. We are set for a start. Underwood Bergeron just have some of those virtual mechanical issues, but seems to be sorted right now. Look out, because here comes Selby. Selby, the 46X. Well, one car, Chase Hardy upside down. At the moment, we're going to stay green. Look out, there's the yellow. I get the feeling, Alex, we're in for about a 2 to 2.5 hour show tonight.
It's going to be another long one. You know what? We're going to thank everyone in ahead of time, because you know what? We've had some long nights as we look here. There's Chase Hardy in that UltimateDirtTV instant replay. The 116 of Chase Hardy gets the tire, goes upside down. But as I was saying, we've had some long nights here this season with the World of Thunder Esports League and the Miller Family Trucking Esports as well. But we want to thank every single one of you fans who keep in and tune in the whole night long through all 3 races until the very last checkered flag waves and all the victory lane interviews are done. For all your continued support, we cannot make this stuff possible without every single one of you who tune in every single Sunday night.
Well, something that's been lacking this season is our fan of the week. Normally, Jerry Vansickle, Sean Neistat, they're right on top of it. So if you want to become fan of the week here on UltimateDirtTV, let's see you in chat. Let's see who you're picking for, and let's see who can get the most creative with anything that we say throughout the night, and we'll have a fan of the week for you.
Speaking of fan of the week, there's a driver of the week. And speaking of that one, DirtFan.com driver of the week last week was that 12 machine of Alex Bergeron. As you have had a few drivers in that DirtFan.com driver of the week that are in these action here tonight. The 12 Alex Bergeron as a green flag drops here on heat race number 1 once more. Bergeron, Kiefer, and Blake Majulis are your first 3 ever DirtFan.com driver of the weeks, so keep your eye on that one. Tomorrow night it should be up, if not Tuesday morning, it will be up again. That's your DirtFan.com driver of the week. There's a few skepticals of who it's going to be this week. You never know. It all comes down to who the article says.
Now Hogan into the wall now. He's going to lose a number of positions. Tom Dawson moves into position number 6. He'll roll the top side of the racetrack. Then you go back to in front of him is Tyler Worley in that number 66 machine. Alex, only the top 4, I believe it is, going through to the main event. And Eric Scalf at the moment holds on to that 4th and final transfer position. Meanwhile, Bergeron starting to come after your race leader of Ryan Underwood down into turn number 1 and 2. 4 laps left to run.
4 laps left to run. Ryan Underwood in the 46 for VLR holds on to the lead. The 12 machine of Bergeron trying to do it again. Remember, he knocked off the 127 of Blake Majulis last week. It was the first time this season in either series that Majulis has ran that he has lost a race this season. It came to the hands of that 12 machine of Alex Bergeron, but the 46 right now, Ryan Underwood holds on to the lead. 2 to run now in heat race number 1.
Well, it was only fitting that 2 world champions went at it. Here comes Bergeron now to the inside on Underwood. Underwood gets the run out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Your penultimate lap here in heat race number 1 of the Extreme Savage Fixed Pro Late Models here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Alex Whiteflag is out 1 to run. I think Ryan Underwood's going to be too good here.
Ryan Underwood in the 46 machine. He's up top along that cushion there in 1 and 2. Here we go in 3 and 4. Bergeron makes one last push. He's right there on the inside. A little contact. A little more contact to the finish line. It's Underwood, Bergeron, Selby, and Scout for your top 4.
Wow, what a race between Ryan Underwood and Alex Bergeron. They really showed the way here in heat race number 1. Eric York going to be with a DNF there at the back and at the bottom of the timing and scoring tower. So we'll wait for him to get off the racetrack and wait for the server to roll over after heat race number 1. And there we go, we're about to go into heat race number 2. Before we get into heat number 2, of course, we need to check those official results. Underwood, Bergeron, Selby, and Scalf going to get your top 4 positions in heat number 1. Heat number 2, the car's already on the racetrack, ready to go.
And he set second quick time, and the team VLR is going to be weird saying that one. The 48 of Dylan Yeager to the outside. It's the 71 of Cole Cabre.
Jonathan Byron will line up out of position number 3. Noah Bowman lines up from position number 4.
Row number 3, that number. It'll be Damian Kiefer, and to the outside, Benjamin Easler.
Huey Quillen will start position 7, and Nori Tippett lines up out of position number 8.
Row number 5, it's Turbo, Stephen Turbeville for Vanderpool Racing. To the outside, LGR Motorsports, the 31 of Blaine Brink.
And you go back to Jordan Witter and John Ruggiero Jr. will line up out of position number 11 and 12. Alex, you're standing by with heat race number 1 winner.
On with DirtFan.com, heat race number 1. It was Ryan Underwood taking home the win there. Bergeron gave you a run for your money there on that final lap, but you held on just enough to win this heat race.
I was better in 1 and 2, and he was better in 3 and 4. Them ruts going down the back straightaway, it just bottomed out the front end, and I'd shove tight, and I'd have to stab the brake, and it would just make me lose throughout the whole corner of 3 and 4. So, I mean, we were just fighting for position there, and whoever could stick the bottom in 3 and 4 would come out with the win.
Now you got to talk about it here. You get to lock your ticket into tonight's A-main event. Now you get to watch the rest of these heat races and the alphabet soup before you get to touch the track again. What's going to be keeping your eye on here throughout these heat races?
Really just seeing where the line moves and trying to help my teammates here run up front so we can all just come out with a good night for all of us and just try to run up front.
Just quickly, hey, I noticed you got a new teammate in Dylan Yeager. What has he brought to the team?
I've raced with Dylan for years now, and I've always liked him. And once he left Rocket, I knew he would be a great pick for the team, and we all thought about it, and we all voted him. And I mean, Dylan's a really good guy, and I'm happy to be his teammate.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, Ryan, well done on heat number 1 win. Good luck in the feature event later on tonight.
Thank you.
All right, heat race number 2. We are already under the yellow flag conditions, and we've got the 21 entry of Blaine Brink. The reason for the caution flag here in heat number 2. And tags the back and gets hit by 1, 2, and goes around, and he says 1, 2, how do you do? Let's face the other way. So what do you make of this pickup, Alex, by VLR, picking up the 48 of Dylan Yeager?
You know what? The rich get richer. This is basically the only way to describe it there. The rich getting richer there for VLR. He already joins a powerful stable with Ryan Underwood. The Carters, Evan C., Weaver, Fever, and Howard Weaver, Devin Morgan. I mean, the rich get richer there. So you got to talk about this. The battle for supremacy in the late model ranks. You have ABR and Alex Bergeron just himself. Then you have VLR's whole crew. You have D1RT's whole crew, which has Cole Cabre and this one, Ruggiero Jr. as well. You also have Scooter Black, Tia Moppert when she's on the track, Blake Majolis as well. You have Matthew Logan. So again, the battle for supremacy is on, and between D1RT and VLR, those two, it's basically a rivalry at this point because those two put on a heck of a show between each other, and it's always great. And the 48 machine added to the VLR crew, this is going to just add even more quick cars to the group.
Yeah, certainly adds strength to the team. Nice to see Dylan Yeager get picked up by a great team, and certainly a great addition. He's certainly got a good head on his shoulders. Right now, we work on completing a lap number 2. I believe we also have to wait for timing and scoring to go back to the proper number. At the moment, it is Dylan Yeager leading from Cabre. Now here comes Cabre to the inside, down into turn number 3 and 4. He'll stick the bottom. Can he get the drive off the turn? No, Yeager's got it. He had it by about 3/4 of a car length, and at the moment, these drivers may have learned something from heat number 1, Alex.
Oh, yes, as you see Dylan Yeager, though, he goes to the top side, the 71 machine of Cabre. He must have watched Bergeron there because that inside machine of 3 and 4. The inside works in 3 and 4, but the top side looks to be the dominant factor in 1 and 2. So 2 different lines and 2 different turns. As here we go again, 71 goes to the inside. Now he's going to slide up. Here's a slider for the lead. Battle for the lead. The 48, the 71. Oh, it's closer at the line, and Yeager still has him.
Wow, what a good battle, and as this battle between Yeager and Cabre continues, in comes the pretty boy. Try not to mess up that hairstyle. Trying to, take a bit of hair gel from Jerry Vansicle. Pretty boy, they call him Damien Kiefer. One of the DirtFan.com drivers of the week now. He's going to make it a 3-car battle. Cabre to the inside on Yeager, and here comes Kiefer. He thought about going to the inside, but he goes, well, I'm going to go to the top side, and he'll try and make a run in turns 3 and 4.
Kiefer into there as here we go. He slides up on Yeager. Yeager goes to the inside. Watch the 71 there as here comes the 48 machine of Dylan Yeager. Slide job for the 48 machine. It's Yeager. It's Cabre. Here goes we go. 3 wide we go. Cabre with a slide job. 2 for 1. He takes over the lead now. Kiefer splits the odds there. The 0 machine of Damien Kiefer takes back the lead. Here comes the 48 machine. Bottom side for him. 71 in the middle. Look at Huey Quillen. He's gaining on the three of them. The white flag in the air. Damian Kiefer is your leader. Here comes Dylan Yeager. Here comes Cole Capre. Does anyone have anything for the Zero Machine of Damian Kiefer now? Kiefer goes to the inside. The Zero Machine going to slide up now as he holds on. Here we go. We're going to try and make it 3 wide, but Damian Kiefer wins heat race number 2. Capre, Yeager, Quillen, your top 4.
I'll tell you what, the hair gel is out, and talk about slick. Damian Kiefer with a massive victory over Cambrai and Yeager. Just an opportunity came and it arose for Damian Kiefer, and he steals one away from Cambrai and Yeager. What a drive by Damian Kiefer. He's already out of the race car. Damian, wow. I mean, going into those final 4 or 5 laps, those two drivers were really battling it out, and you certainly took your opportunity. How was that one?
Oh, that was awesome, man. Started 5th there. I messed up at qualifying pretty bad, and I knew I had my spotter telling me I was the fastest car on the track, just keep doing what I was doing, and I saw them bump each other there, and I saw my area to go. I hit it, and then rest. I mean, that was fun. The 3 laps we had there. I don't know if you can get much better racing than that, and glad we got a heat race win to start up front for this thing.
Oh, you are going to start on the outside of Ryan Underwood for the main event. What's it going to take for you to find victory lane here this evening?
To find victory lane, we're going to have to be super consistent here. It's going to be pretty treacherous track. The rut's already pretty getting there, and I think if I stay smooth, run my line, and just be me, I'll be all right.
All right, buddy, look. What? Yeah, go.
Mr. Wheeler, the real question is for this guy, does he have the lucky chicken? I found out in the pits a few weeks ago, this man has a lucky chicken. Is the lucky chicken in the pits with you tonight?
Man, I hope so. I had some chicken strips for lunch, so I guess they are.
I was just going to say, don't stroke that chicken too hard, mate.
Thank you.
Well, heat number 2 is done, Alex. Heat number 3, cars on the racetrack.
On your front row, it's the 269 of James Grace. To the outside, the 22 of Dylan Wilson.
All money bags. Blake Majulis lines up from position number 3. Jay Place, winner of the NASCAR Cup Series earlier on this evening, will start position number 4.
Brent New in the 144 will start on the inside. To the outside, it's the 171 of Brandon Freeberg.
Sean Sheehan and Donnie Fair in row 4.
Behind Jared Kuno, that's row number 5.
Kurt Quist and Ryland Gray will make up your 12 cars in heat race number 3. Alex, where green flag is out, and Dylan Wilson going to go straight to the top side. Now, that's not the D1RT Dylan Wilson, just FYI.
It's not the D1RT Dylan Wilson there, as there is like 5 or 6 different Dylan Wilsons here on iRacing, so you never know if it's the real one or not, but you have to look at the car to see the D1RT symbol to see if it's the right one. This one is a 15 machine for 4 link of Dylan Wilson, but Jay Place, Blake Majolis going at it. Remember, like you said, Jay Place, he won your Cup Series earlier on tonight. Blake Majolis has been missing in action. This is the first time we've seen him tonight. Can the 127 make it 3 different winners here this evening?
Well, what about this? James Grace, Brent New, and Brendan Freeberg. They watched the yellow flag come out here on the racetrack, and boy, they were 3 wide for the final transfer position. Alex, we've seen a number of times of 2 and 3 wide. This racetrack is superb right now. I almost want to say, let's have a track reset during the warm-up session just to make it where it's going to be racing, because if this track gets... Well, it's going to get black slick by the time we come to the consolation races.
Absolutely. It's going to get slicker than slick. So how will it get if we go with a reset? We've seen it. They've reworked the track. We saw it Thursday night on Apex, on the Apex Hourglass and Tinting 410s. We've seen it a few times here on UltimateDirtTV where they reset the track, do some track prep, and then the track gets racier. But again, you never know, depending on what car, how the track is, it can get racy on the rubber down slick track, or it can get even more racy on a reset work track there, as everyone will have a fresh track to work with.
Yeah, well, I guess the answer will come out later on after the consolation races. Don't forget, we're nearly halfway through heat number 3. We've still got heat 4 and 5, followed by a D main, a C main, and a B main And again, after the heat races, that's when we start to eliminate some of the drivers from the competition. We'll dwindle this 60-car field down to just 24. Speaking of 24, well, 7 minus 2 minus 1 gives me a 4, and there's a 2 in the middle somewhere along those lines. I don't know where I was going with that one, but we're going back green on lap number 4.
I don't know what you were doing, but you know what? You did some kind of math there. But the 127 machine of Blake Majulis. Now here we go. There's Dylan Wilson in the 22 machine. There's Jay Place. So the 15. There's Freeberg. New Grace. They're taking the 3 wide right now. That's your battle for your 4th and final spot. The 171 machine of Brandon Freeberg. He goes now. He's going to the inside of Jay Place. Place trying to hold on to the 3rd spot there from Freeberg. Those two going at it, both of them in transfer spots right now. But now it's just who wants to be on the bubble spot.
Well, right now the bubble spot belongs to Brandon Freeberg. Jay Place trying to get a run there on Dylan Wilson into turn number 3. And again, we see some great 2 and 3 wide action right now. Dylan Wilson still holds down your 2nd spot. In 3rd position right now is Jay Place. Again, reminder, he won the NASCAR Cup Series on Bristol on dirt here just, what was it, about 4 hours ago, 3 or 4 hours ago. And right now, he's on the top side of the racetrack. They were 3 wide with Brandon Freeberg going right through the middle, and Dylan Wilson still continuing to putt around the bottom side. Wilson, well, he's going to get shuffled back to position 4. And if he's not careful, if he doesn't get up on the top side of the racetrack, he may just lose this one. And Alex's favorite time of the night is coming out.
White checkered indeed. Here we go. Let's add some drama here to heat race. And number 3, caution flag is out. And I have a feeling the 269 James Grace might be involved in this one here. We're going to look at your Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay.
Yeah, right on cue. Look, I wasn't going to go for it, but you know what? Since you went with it anyway, you'll see exactly that the 269 is indeed the reason for the caution flag.
Ooh, just hits the wall hard.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't think that's how you get around this type of racetrack right now. So, Bowen Smith says, in regards to the lucky chicken, regarding Damien Kiefer, wouldn't it be bad luck to eat the good luck chicken? Well, if it's a good luck chicken and you eat it, wouldn't the good luck be inside of you? Yeah, great chat, Alex, great chat.
My hands are tied there. I don't know.
Yeah, the cat got your tongue too?
I'm allergic to cats now. Unless you want me to sit here and die mid-broadcast, we don't bring a cat near me.
Meow. Tell you what we'll bring. Blake Majulis going to look to bring the Ouija board to scare the pants off the rest of the drivers in heat race number 3. Blake Majulis, Jay Place, Brandon Freeberg, and Dylan Wilson. Wilson, he's now got some pressure from behind him in that 44 machine. That is Brent New, but the white flag is out, 1 to run.
Majulis out in front. Jay Place in 2nd right now. The 127 machine of Blake Majulis up top. Here we go. Down the back chute into turn 3 and 4. One more time. D1RT. Blake Majulis is going to win heat race number 3. Freeberg tries to make a shot, but Place finishes 2nd. Freeberg and New, your top 4.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I hate cockpit camera. It is the most ugliest camera on the planet. Heat number 3, your results coming up on your screen right now. Blake Majulis confirmed your winner. Jay Place in 2nd. Brandon Freeberg 3rd. Brent New in 4th. And you go back to Sean Sheehan, Dylan Wilson, Rylan Gray, Quist, Kuno, Hines, Grace, and Fair as heat number 4. Quickly, we'll go through the starting grid before he comes in. And Bill Miller alongside Ethan Toda.
Row number 2, Bobby Mattingly and Trevor Mattingly.
Then we go back to Donny Batiste and Shane Yates out of positions 3 and 4.
Dalton Collins and Colton Malone will be row number 4.
Sorry, I called that 3 and 4. They're 5 and 6. Jared Jones, 9th. Scooter Black out of position number 10.
Oh, that, yeah. Corey Sibley in the 999 will start 11th. Bowen Smith will start 12th.
All right, Alex, I think you're standing by with heat number 3 winner.
I'm sick of talking to this man. He always wants to win every single time, and he comes home with another heat race win, the 127 of Blake Majulis. But this time, had to start mid-pack after not a quick time in qualifying.
Yeah, definitely, lacking on qualifying there a little bit, but it's all right. Got a good starting spot for the feature. Got to capitalize on the position. So just happy to be starting third, that's for sure.
Now, you lock in with a heat race win with Damian Kiefer, Ryan Underwood. That's just the front few rows there. You have Alex Bergeron, Cole Cabre, Dylan Yeager. Right there's a whole bunch of names that have some great competition that already locked themselves into A main here. So it's a pretty stacked A main tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Can't wait to see how it plays out. Appreciate you guys and for the broadcast and everything you do.
Blake, Blake, are you a little sick, buddy? You sound a little sick.
Yeah, I've been under the weather for a couple weeks now.
Wow, okay, so you're racing under the weather. All right, buddy. Look, good luck tonight. Hopefully you can get the job done.
Appreciate it, buddy.
That was Blake Majolas. He won heat race number 3. That was brought to you by AVR Setup Shop. World of Thunder Esports League is bringing you heat race number 4 here. Bill Miller is out in front in the 34 machine. And remember, Bill Miller, we talked to him. He won his heat race in the Cup cars, and oh boy. Oh.
I have no words to describe this, Alex.
I got nothing.
I do have something, actually, and it's the first time I'm going to say it all night. Late model drivers.
Thank you, Brett Wheeler.
Oh well, look. You know what? You take the good with the bad sometimes. Look, it's been a relatively great night so far. We've seen. I mean, even it started off with the Cup cars. Although we had 14 or 15 cars, there was 2 and 3 wide racing in that one. The sprint cars already proved that they can go 2 and 3 wide, even 4 wide around here. We've seen a great battle for the race leader, an epic finish to finish off the 360 sprint cars, and already in the first 3 heat races here we have seen some great racing. We've seen a lot of slide jobs being thrown, and it's mouth-watering to see that we are going to have the best 24 drivers come feature race time.
And now, Mr. Wheeler, I'm going to ask you a question. This question goes out to anyone in case you don't remember. Who placed 4th in heat race number 3?
I don't know. No idea why.
Oh, no, I just need to write that down.
Hang on here. Brent New.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See? Ask and you shall receive. I've got the answers to everything. Eventually.
Well, I'm sitting here, keeping an update at Kokomo Speedway, which we were at last week. Yeah, they're fixing a catch fence right now. One 410 sprint car hit the catch fence hard. So they're fixing a catch fence right now at Kokomo.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had UltimateDirtTV up on the big screen.
Oh, that would be the greatest thing I've ever seen. Listen here. That would be freaking phenomenal. But talk about phenomenal racing. We got coming up soon. We got the $100 to win race tomorrow night. What is it? I'm drawing a blank. It's getting late here. There it is. The road to the United We Stand American Nationals tomorrow night. Dirt track at Charlotte. Super late models in action there. Your Morton building. World of Outlaw super late models here on iRacing will be in action at the dirt track at Charlotte. And again, if you want to watch those Morton building super late models in real life, check out their schedule or tune into Dirt Vision every single weekend. They were just at Port Royal Speedway, the Speed Palace here in Pennsylvania. It's Friday and Saturday. Put on a heck of a show. You can check that replay out. Also, though, on Dirt Vision, there's a lot of great stuff you can watch there. Williams Grove, I'm going to be a port sitter here. Williams Grove's on there, as well as, I want to say, Attica, the Super Dirt Car Series, the World of Outlaw and Austin Adrian Sprint Cars. So, there's a lot of stuff you can watch on Dirt Vision, and it's a lot of great stuff to keep your eye on that in the next few weeks they will be on. But here we go. Green flag is back out here in heat race number 4. Bill Miller looking to become a back-to-back heat race winner here tonight. He won his heat race in number 1 in the Cup cars. Can he win heat race number 4 here in the late models? But here comes Mattingly now. Bobby Mattingly going to go with the slide job. He throws a haymaker there. But he got the good enough run there as Mattingly now takes over. But here comes Trevor Mattingly now after Bill Miller. We got a 4-car battle because Toter's also in the mix there. Bill Miller takes back the lead. Here's Mattingly and Mattingly. It's Bobby and Trevor Mattingly. Here comes Toter now. We're going to take it 3 wide caution.
Jeez. Oh, I cannot count how many times, Alex, we have seen 2 and 3 wide for positions 2, 3, and 4. And then to think we're only in heat race number 4. We've still got a 5th heat to come, followed by a D main, a C main, and a B main. It's just, again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This track right now, it is perfect for these guys on the racetrack. But yellow is out, and Bobby Mattingly is going to take over the race lead from Bill Miller. And again, Bill Miller, he's a driver that has really impressed me this season. In not only in the sprint cars, not in the late models, along with the modifieds as well. Coming from, I think, more of a street stock background, I think it was, or I don't know what he drives, but man, I'll tell you what, he has really impressed me this season.
Very impressive indeed. He's made most features. He's made some top 10s. We saw him tonight make a podium finish. He's still looking for that elusive first career win. But man, oh man, if he continues to do what he's doing this season, that first win might be coming around the horizon soon.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought it might have came tonight in the NASCAR Cup cars at Bristol, but I guess one that sort of got away from him there in the end. But I mean, still to take away a second place in the Cup cars of Bristol in the first ever running of the Cup cars in the World of Thunder Esports League on dirt. I mean, that's not a bad way to open up the campaign. Speaking of opening up the campaign, the guys are going to open up the loud pedal. We go back to green flag action here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Look at Trevor Mattingly now. Down to the inside right now on Bill Miller. It's Trevor Mattingly coming after Bobby Mattingly down into 3 and 4. And Bill Miller says, righto boys, I'll go right through the middle. I'll be the middle between the Mattingleys.
3 wide those guys go. Bill Miller now going to try and slide up there. You see Bobby Mattingly, Trevor Mattingly, 3 wide. Oh, contact there between Trevor and Bill Miller. Now Trevor Mattingly said, forget that. I'm going to go right back at it here. They still try and take it 3 wide. Bill Miller, though, he holds on to the lead. Now Bobby Mattingly and Trevor Mattingly, they go at it as well. Ethan Toter has some company as he's battling it out with Shane Yates. Shane Yates making a return here to World of Thunder and Miller Family Trucking Esports League after his little hiatus over the past few weeks.
Well, I got to say, Bill Miller, he's just absolutely schooling these guys right now. 2.5 to run. Bobby Mattingly second, Trevor Mattingly in third. Ethan Toter on the 23. He's on the top side. You've seen him get into the wall. Shane Yates in the 11 machine on the bottom side, outside of a transfer position. If he doesn't finish in the top 4, he'll start towards the front of a B main. It should be position 4 on the B main. But man, you can't write Shane Yates just off yet. White flag is out, Alex.
White flag is out. The 34 still leads this one. As you see, there comes Trevor Mattingly once more, trying to come after Bobby Mattingly. But the 34 machine, Bill Miller, he is going to win heat race number 4. Oh, man, Trevor Mattingly going to squeak by Bobby there to take home second. Bobby Mattingly in third. Ethan Toter rounds out your top 4.
Wow. Alex, I've said it once. I'll say it again. Geez, the pro late models are turning it on here at the dirt track at Charlotte. That just could be an appetizer for tomorrow night for the super late models. Bill Miller wins. Trevor Mattingly second. Bobby Mattingly third. Ethan Toter fourth. Yates, Sibley, Batiste, Black, Jones, Collins, Smith, and Malone. Bill, congratulations, buddy, on heat race number 4 victory. Man, you split the Mattingleys and you go for the race lead. You come out with a win. You've been really impressive this season. I mean, what's been the key for you?
More seat time, just getting a little more comfortable in these cars. That was completely unexpected. I had to search for a line there after I got past, put in second place, and I found a little something with that slider line, and I just wore it out there till the end.
What's it going to take for you to go one step better than what you did in the Cup Cars of Bristol here tonight?
Oh, that's asking a lot. There's a lot of good drivers here. I'll just be happy with a top 5 finish. If I can hold her up front with them boys all night long, I'll be happy.
All right, Alex, you got anything for Mr. Bill Miller?
I got pretty much nothing for Bill Miller except for, well, whatever you're doing, you might want to keep doing it here because the impressive runs, and we said it, the elusive win might be on the horizon here with the hot streak this season. So all I got to say is best of luck to you, sir, and possibly we might talk to you later on tonight.
Thanks, gentlemen.
There we go. There's your starting grid up on the screen. Again, no time to go through that one, so apologies, but yeah, you get the gist of who's starting where. We're green flag, final heat race of the night. Alex and Nick Cooper will lead the field down into turn number 1 and 2.
Nick Cooper out in front right now for D1RT. Mario Perez, though, going to the inside now as you have Cooper up top, Perez on the bottom side. Now here comes St. Clair. St. Clair in the 13 machine. Watch him because he might now get in the mix here. We might have another 3-car battle for the lead coming up here in heat race number 5. This one's brought to you by the Worldwide iRacing League Association. Mario Perez, Travis St. Clair, and caution flag is out.
The trend continues. I think we are caution in every race, every heat race for the late models so far. But when you got 60 cars signed into the virtual pit area, you've got 12 cars in each heat race fighting for 4 transfer spots. 2/3 of that field, Alex, essentially is going to preliminary action.
Yeah, so everyone is fighting it out here. When you talk about it for a second, you look at the field throughout here. You had LGR Motorsports, Coulter West, who's been getting into the late model scene, but he's a sprint car guy. You had Blaine Brink as well, coming in as well now. Aiden Beerline also, those are sprint car guys coming into the late model scene. Alex Bergeron, primarily a sprint car guy, but we've seen him in the pro series of late models. You have some street stocks, some modify guys also in the mix here. So everyone, again, coming out for these pro late models. Later in the night, the nightcap always seems to fill the house, seems to pack the house, and man, oh man, they always try and fight for the best spots.
Well, speaking of fighting for the best spot right now is to be in position number 1, and that's exactly where the high side hustler, the New York Nightmare, the Thunderbolt of Nick Cooper sits at the moment. Mario Perez in second, Travis St. Clair third. And how about this? I'm sure she's going to be absolutely loving this one. Kenneth Payne rocking that KPR number 100 in that 4th and final transfer position. Well, could be a bit of a conflict of interest here because Anne-Marie, no doubt, she'll be cheering on the young boy of Aiden Beerline. And no doubt that both Anne-Marie and Patricia will be cheering on for both drivers to get into the show. But it might be highly unlikely from direct competition here in heat race number 5.
And you see there, Kenneth Payne holds on to 4th right now. Aiden Beerline in the 6th spot. So keep an eye on that one because those two might have to go at it here for that 4th and final transfer spot. And the conflict and interest might go at it. But now Payne hits the wall. There goes the 17 of Aiden Beerline. Now Beerline, Payne going to go into the infield there. So a tough one there for Kenneth Payne. But here comes Beerline now. He's in 6th. He has 2 more guys he needs to pass if he wants to transfer. There's Duranko into the wall. Can he get by Duranko? Then he'll have Markham, but Duranko, he said not so fast. But there you see the ruts on the backstretch, making these cars a little bumpy. But that just adds for some more competition.
Yeah, well, you heard Ryan Underwood speak about it earlier. The bumps on the back straight, just the front end digs into the ground, and he explained that Alex Bergeron was way better in turns number 3 and 4 than what he was, and right now again we're seeing that the track get very bumpy. It's almost like motocross jumps, and it's starting to happen here on the front straightaway as well. So it'll be interesting to see how the drivers react to it as the night goes on. As speaking of going on, we are going on to the yellow flag. So, tough break, I believe, Brent Carter in the VLR number 69 machine as we under, what, caution, is that 2 or 3 in this heat race?
That will be number 2, I
2,
think.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2. Well, you spoke about sprint car guys, Alex. I'm claiming him as a sprint car guy, Nick Cooper.
Oh, yeah. The 35 for D1RT is indeed, yeah, I haven't seen him, though, very much lately. But, we talked about Port Royal. I had to talk about this because I forgot to tell you. Chris Madden swept that weekend at Port Royal Speedway.
Are you still going on about PA?
No, I'm just happy to see someone other than Brandon Shepard finally get some notoriety. But guess what? In return, Brandon Shepard is your current points leader in the Morton Building World of Outlaws. And Sprintcars, we already know who's leading in points there. He's been on a hot streak all season. He's been dominant for the past 3 seasons. And Mr. Wheeler, I hate to say it, but he's given your boy Donnie Schatz a run for his money the past 3 seasons.
Well, yeah. Don't take nothing away from Brad Sweet. He's always been enjoyable to watch, and as long as I get a good show, I'm happy. But I'm more happy if Donnie wins. But yeah, you know what? He's won for so long it almost got old visiting Victory Lane.
Almost got old. It never gets old. Who are you kidding?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Exactly.
That's why I said almost.
But Nick Cooper is out in front. There's Duranko right now. Holds on to the 4th spot. Here's Aiden Beerline in the 17 machine. Right behind Alan Duranko. Duranko now. Oh, boy. Contact. That was Cade Lowdy getting into it. But here comes Kenneth Payne. Kenneth Payne now in the 10th spot. He's just trying to get his lap back here as he's trying to fight. White flag is in the air for Nick Cooper now in the 35 machine. There you see Duranko still hold on the 4th. But Nick Cooper into turn 3 and 4, the 35 for D1RT. Nick Cooper, he wins heat race number 5. St. Clair in 2nd, Mario Perez in 3rd, Alan Duranko, your 4 transfers.
Well, Alex, heat number 5 is complete, and our heat racing is done here for the Extreme Savage Fixed Pro Late Models here at the dirt track at Charlotte. We get set for your D main, but let's take a look at heat number 5 results while we wait for Nick Cooper, and I believe you're standing by with him right now.
Coming home with the win here in heat race number 5, it is Nick Cooper. And talk about the performance here and how this track is. We see a lot of ruts in this track, but you held on to everything there, and it looked like you were just a man on a mission.
It's definitely treacherous down the straightaways for sure. If you just kind of steer the right too much and don't associate with the quarter panel and the front straightaway wall or anything like that, it's going to throw you in. So it's definitely technical.
Okay, what do you learn from that heat to apply to the main event later on tonight?
I think keep the car clean and for sure just plan on just trying to ride around and hit your marks and don't miss them.
Well, we've still got plenty of racing to come. You've still got a D main, a C main, a B main, which is going to feature essentially 40 cars on the racetrack for a number of 100 of laps. Although it's only 10, 12, 14 laps here, each car, there's going to be a lot of laps done on this racetrack by the time you hit the racetrack. It is now a time to where you start to look at the racetrack and you start to figure out a game plan on where you're going to run. Whether you're going to commit to the bottom or the top.
That's definitely going to be something I got to pay attention to, but usually Charlotte's around the top, but we'll see how the track wears, but nonetheless, I think it's going to be a great race.
All right, buddy. Look, Alex, you got anything else for him?
I got nothing. Just best of luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
All right, D1RT's Nick Cooper. As heat racing is complete, we are now into the D main, and Alex, this is where cars will start to get eliminated, buddy. We are green.
The green flag is out here in your D main, and already a caution flag is out.
I was actually just going to ask you. Let's take a pick here on cautions over and under. I'm going to say 3 over or under.
10 laps, 3 cautions. You know what? I'm going to go dead even there with 3.
Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah, look, I was actually going to go over just for the simple fact that everybody's going to be fighting for positions. Speaking of overs and unders, basketball game. Favorite team?
I'm a Sixers fan.
Yeah, they've cost me a number of hundreds of dollars over the past couple of weeks, so I won't hold that against you.
Why would you bet against the Sixers?
I'll tell you.
Unless they're playing Giannis and the Bucks, I don't know why you would bet against the Sixers.
Let's. I'm just going back to. Just going back to my bets because I'm pretty sure that they've cost me. Yeah, like I said, a number of. Hang on, no, that's the Clippers that cost me money. The Sixers. Oh, the Sixers are all right.
Yeah, I remember the Clippers cost you money. I remember here. I was in Discord with you on that night when the Clippers blew a 20-point lead.
Yeah, let's not talk about that, shall we?
I'm not saying nothing. They're a West Coast team. I'm not saying nothing.
Alex, don't take offense to what I just sent you, but I find it funny.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just got sent that, and I thought of you straight away. Speaking of the straightaways, they're down the front stretch, down into 1 and 2. D-main action here in the Extreme Savage Miller Family Trucking World of Thunder Esports League, presented by 127 Industries, and we're 3 wide right now for positions 3, 4, and 5, and 2 of them get tangled up. One of them does a 360. Jonathan Bohm does a 360. He now parks it on the infield. We are staying green.
And we're not. Caution number 2.
That's twice you've gone to speak, and the twice the yellow flag has come out.
I'm gonna go take a walk. You can finish this D main.
I think I'm gonna bring something back.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming.
You know it's coming, don't you?
It's only been, like 4 months since I've seen it.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's get a hashtag blame Alex for that one. Wow. Very strange to see Brent Carter in a D main, by the way. He's going to have to pass a lot of cars if he wants to get into the show. It's almost like what we've seen Jeremy St. Louis do in the sprint cars, come from 14th in the sprint cars. He won the C main, and then he had to come from the second last row of the B main, and I think he finished second or third, I think, in that one.
Yeah, he finished in the top 3 in each one of them. He won his C. I think he finished second in the B, and he finished 5th in the feature.
I think so. I should know. I actually did the article up for the World of Thunder.
Something like that?
Hey?
Something like that. I might be close to right.
Yeah, 5th or 6th, somewhere around there.
I forget that finish made me. I almost had a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Dear old Alex Bergeron didn't want to make it easy on me there. Couldn't make it just slide job for the win. He had to make it a photo finish down to the line with everyone else in the party. But here we go. Green flag is out. We already have 2 in the books. Brett Wheeler, I might bust here if we don't finish this with one more caution. So here we go. Devin Markin in the top spot. There's Kenneth Payne right now. Payne in the second spot as Mr. Wheeler. Do you know how many go on from this D main?
Probably 4. Oh, look at Kenneth Payne. He got into the back of Kenny Hines in the 15. We are yellow, 3rd time. Alex, we are tied at 3 at the moment, and we have still got half race distance left to come.
So desperate times come for desperate measures lately in this D main already. We're getting feisty tonight.
Oh, it's all happening. It is all happening. Who was trying to think? Someone was asking me about an Australian title for the Compact Speed Car Club, and I was like, I've got no idea, but now I've got an idea because they've actually just posted something up. I think I might have been talking to the JSI guys last night, actually. Oh, Craig Platter, Platsy boy. He's a good bloke, that guy. Alex, what kind of chair do you sit in?
GT Racing or GT Acing, I don't know, racing.
Okay.
A chair that really doesn't hold my fat butt real well.
Hey, well, stop eating spaghetti and it won't be so fat. Stop eating chicken too.
You criticize my chicken.
Yeah. I get your chicken, boy. I get your chicken. Matt Bailey gonna choke your chicken.
Or where is Matt Bailey?
I don't know.
Why does he?
He was around for the Sprintcars. He told we'll
I
talk
know.
about the PA. He told you to quit while you're ahead.
I know why he. I don't know why he's over there. He never wants to argue with me in that.
What about choking your chicken?
Oh, he never wants to.
The PA stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm sure.
Y'all
I'm sure he's around somewhere.
I want to always start some darn argument about my darn posse for some darn reason.
Listen, you leave Matt Bailey alone, all right?
Listen, Matt Bailey never wants to show up when I need him to show up for a race. So guess what? Matt Bailey, you're on my hit list.
Bruh, there's a 14-hour time difference. Right now, he's probably slaving away at work trying to earn that coin.
Listen here, he's on my hit list because that man never wants to text me when I go, Matt Bailey, can you do something for me? So, on the other hand, Kenneth Payne right now, he's battling it out with Kenny Hines right now for that second spot. Kenneth Payne in the 100 machine up top there. You see Hines on the inside there. That's your battle for second. Here comes Dalton Collins now. He's coming up on Davin Markham. Markham in the 43 machine right behind there as well. Those top four are trying to fight for better spots. The 100 machine of Kenneth Payne holds on to second.
Well, again, we see some great racing. 2, 3, 2 and 3 wide now. We are 4 yellows in, and Alex's favourite time of the night as we go over the 3 cautions. We're at 4, and Alex, guess what's coming, buddy?
It's time for green, white, checkered.
So we still need to pick our fan of the week. Who's going to get our fan of the week? Who's been around here? Who's been around here the most? Who's commented the most?
You know what? It's not going to be Joe Lavelli because he gave me a darn headache when he had to bring up a darn technicality in the sprint car race.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look, I brought the technicality up too, but the fact that he paid off his debt, I think we might give it... Look, it's tight between Lavelli and Tyler Schultz right now.
About to say, Tyler Schultz being, well, Tyler Schultz. I mean, he came through on his debt, too. He followed through on most of his promises. Wait,
no,
you know what?
He came through on all of them.
You know what? No, he didn't.
Why?
I didn't see the 500 stars come in when we guessed who was finishing in third.
It came through, Alex. Can confirm.
Did it?
Yeah, 100% it came through.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, he
about to say.
Yeah, he came through, buddy. He came through.
I was about to say, I'll hop on a plane and go to Texas, Mr. Schultz.
You know how many times I've heard you threaten people? Like, not so much threaten people, but you know how many...
Texas has In-N-Out Burger and Whataburger, so I will hop on a plane gladly any day of the week and go to Texas. But the green flag is back out on this green-white checkered here in your D-main, the 69 of Brent Carter, Kenny Hines, Kenneth Payne, and Davin Markham, and we're going to try and green-white checkered once again. Or are we? Here's the question, Brett Wheeler. You see the timetable on there. We are closing in on 30 seconds remaining. Will we finish under a caution and a checkered flag?
Checkered flag. Checkered. Should come out. Or they might even get one lap in. I'll give you an answer in about a minute's time, Alex.
Sounds phenomenal.
Look, you know what? We would vote Patricia Payne, but unfortunately, she likes to go elsewhere. She said somebody else was the man when it comes to commentating, so...
I'm still a little upset about that one.
Yeah.
I'm offended.
Yep. I'm disappointed. But you know what? We love each and every one of our fans. Without the fans, it doesn't make it that much more. It makes it much more enjoyable when we've got fans watching and tuning in and talking to us via the live stream, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. Checkered flag, Alex. There it is. Told you.
So checkered flag has waved. I'm thinking it should be the top 4 go on
Correct.
to your D main. So it's Carter, Hines, Payne, and Markham.
That it is. B main up next. We've got a C main to get through as Ryland Gray will start alongside Donny Batiste in row number 1.
Row number 2, it's Timothy Korkiakowski and Blake Neer in the 14.
Row 3 is going to be Stephen Turbeville and Kurt Quist.
Scooter Black for D1RT Racing will start on the inside of row number 4. To the outside is Tanner Kirby.
Coulter West lines up out of position number 9 and Blaine Brink starts position number 10.
Uno in the 022 will start 11th. To the outside, it's Jarrett Jones.
And we go to your D main winner, Brent Carter, and the team VLR number 69, position 13. And Kenny Hines out of position number 14.
Kenneth Payne will start in 15th, and Davin Markham will start 16th.
There we go. That's a look at your starting grid for tonight's C main. And again, we've been speaking to, of course, our heat race winners throughout the night, throughout the past couple of weeks. And with that also being said, there's no point chatting to the drivers that win the D main, the C main. We give an opportunity for the B main driver, the B main winner, to come in and have a chat to us during the warm-up session. But again, it's not compulsory. But again, just it's something different we've sort of just started to do recently, Alex. And talking to the heat race winners, it just makes it. It just gives it much more of a real life thing happening like it would happen at the real racetrack.
Oh, yeah, it's always a fun thing to do. But again, so we talked about heat race wins. We'll tell you again who all those heat races were brought to you by. But this D main and this C main are brought to you by Miller Family Trucking. Again, that D main who was won by Brent Carter. That was Miller Family Trucking D main. This is Miller Family Trucking C main, and Donny Batiste and Timothy. I can speak. Donny Batiste and Timothy Korkiakowski are your top 2 right now. Batiste in the 67 looking to make it one last shot to make the LCQ here tonight.
Look, I'll forgive you because I probably feel the same way right now. I'm a bit lethargic as we head off down into 1 and 2. You got the 14 machine into the concrete wall. Oh no, 1 car around. Have a look at Brent Carter already inside the top 5, and boy, oh boy, he's really making some headway right now, and we're only 2 laps in and the yellow comes out.
We did not do an over-under on this C main.
Look, I'm going to go 3 again.
I'm going to go 3. You know what? I'm going to go over. I will go over this time.
No, I'm going under.
Watch it be dead even.
I'm a betting man. I'm a big betting man. Hello, Mike Cooper. How are you, buddy? Good to see you back around the traps, buddy. It's been a long time since I've seen you around, and glad to have you tuned in here to UltimateDirtTV, along with everybody else tuned in. Ryland Gray, Jared Kuno, they are OUT, and Alex, I want it to be Friday already, because come Friday, I'll be heading and driving up to Dubbo, which is about 4.5, 5 hours away. I'm going to be kid-free for the weekend, and on the Saturday, I get to call my first ever Australian title for the Lightning Sprints, and we got I think 27 or 29 cars from New South Wales, Victoria, and Queensland, all coming to do battle for the right to earn the number 1 on their race car.
You're lucky.
You damn right I am.
You are lucky, but did you see Tyler Schultz's first challenge of the night?
That should be 5,000 if Kenneth Payne makes the feature.
Yeah, really, it should be 5,000.
There's a lot of good cars here. Uh-oh. I mean, here's his chance. That was an absolute balls up of a start. Coulter West. Where is he? Where's Payne? He's up to 4th. Wow. He can do it. He can do it.
But now the question is, will he hold the 4th spot, or does he get sent to the back further spots? Because if he stays here and stays up front there, he has a chance of making it to that LCQ. But then, I think it gets down to only the top 2 make it on. Is it? I'm not sure.
Top 4 should be.
I don't know. I don't have that in my notes. Usually race control sends me those notes, and I don't.
Yeah, look. See, this is what happens, Alex. See, I jumped in race control last week. Everything went smooth. Steve didn't even lift a finger. He was sitting there smoking, eating popcorn, watching movies while I'm doing all the work. I come back down into the production truck, and the wheels have just fallen off.
I hope they weren't the wheels on your wheelchair, sir, or it's just going to be a chair.
No. I've actually got the wheelchair next to me. I'm actually sitting in a gaming chair. That's why I asked you about your chair earlier on. Brent Carter going back to the pits. He's not sure if you just seen that or not, but he might be getting a quick repair. But I actually got a gaming chair yesterday, and it's actually quite comfy. It's very easy, Alex, to fall asleep in. And when you got races like this, I mean, we're already an hour and 22 minutes into the broadcast. We've still got a B main plus that main event, which is, I think, is going to be 75 laps, but it'll show 80 laps on the board. We're still in for at least another 30 or 40 minutes of racing.
Listen here. I'm listening,
buddy.
I'm going to sue Steve McMillan.
Wow.
This is too darn much, Mr. McMillan. I need a doctor.
Call Jerry Vansicle.
I said a doctor, not O doctor.
Well, look, I'll tell you what, he's the man that provides doctors around here.
Apparently.
He's the UltimateDirtTV doctor.
Apple Day keeps the Vansicle away.
I'll tell you what will keep him away. Some hair gel.
No, you know what I heard? I heard if you give him a gift card to the Dingus, that will keep him away for a few days.
Oh, you just tell him that we're going to the Dingus and he's there in a flash.
Oh yeah, I also heard a rumor that if you call Sean Neistat and tell him to meet you at the Rib Shack, he will hop on the next jet and he will be there before you even get into your car.
I'm pretty sure Sean Neistat lives at the Rib Shack. We go back to green, Alex. It's Donny Batiste, Timothy Kwiatkowski, and 3 yellows so far. We are not getting very far in this one.
You said under. I said over.
And right now it sits at 3, Alex. It's even at the moment.
The one time, watch, it'll end at even now that I didn't pick even.
Well, here's the thing, Alex. You know how the game is I win?
Yeah. We understand that one. You know what's fun?
Green flag laps.
That, but when I go to bed, you know, my lovely TV likes to give me that I can watch horse racing. But usually when I go to bed, it's about 12 o'clock here, so there's no horse racing going on in the States. Guess where the horse racing is live from, though?
America, Australia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember the one night I asked you about where are you, and if you knew where this one track was, I think you told me it was about 2 hours away from you.
Yeah. I don't know what track. What are you watching now, buddy? I'll tell you where it's at.
I don't have it on yet. I'm watching Dirt Track at Charlotte.
So do you bet on the horse races?
No.
Why not? I mean, it's fun.
I mean, it is fun, but it's also stressful.
Yeah. You know what's stressful? When you bet on basketball and turns out Utah Jazz are pretty useless and can't beat the Memphis Grizzlies.
I could have told you that Donovan Mitchell's hurt. When Spider's hurt, guess what? You're missing your star, Rudy Gobert, as well. Rudy Gobert. So, back caution. Over we go. That's 4.
That's 4.
Is it? Yep, 4.
That's 4, yeah. Well, unfortunately, Alex, we are. Take nothing away from what was seen in the heat races. We are always bound, one way or another, to get these types of races. When you got 60 cars, and you've got basically 16 cars that are fighting it out for 4 positions. At this stage, people start to get desperate. They tend to make moves that they maybe wouldn't make if they were sitting inside the top 4. When you got drivers outside the top 4 that really want to get into the next part of the race, that's where it can get a little frustrating for some of these drivers, and obviously can get frustrating for the fans watching at home because, just like us, we want to see some green flag laps. The drivers want to do green flag laps. They don't want to have to do a race to where the time limit is going to expire, and we've already seen it once tonight.
And now, while this is going on, guess who won at Kokomo Speedway? And he's going to park it in Victory Lane.
No, Logan Seaver or Tyler Courtney.
No, it's Wing Sprintcars. Tyler Courtney finished second.
Yeah.
Brady Bacon finished, I think, third. Buddy Koford also ran. But no, it's the 10 machine of Zeb Wise.
It was pretty wise of him to park it in Victory Lane.
So Zeb Wise parks in
good chat.
Lane there. Yeah, I'm done with your corny jokes tonight, Wheeler.
Oh, come on. You're not even going to get Blake near me.
Oh, that's corny. That's funny.
Are we heading west or south?
Green flag's back out. Donnie Batiste in the 67 machine. Caution.
Now, there's a lot of pain out there on the racetrack at the moment.
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, you never knew when you turned into Ultimate Dirt TV.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is really a grey area of UDTV. This is what happens when you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and you're sleep deprived.
I got nothing.
Alex, I know who's going to win. The time limit.
Yeah. I just dropped my darn phone on my toe, Mr. Wheeler.
Walk it off, you'll be right.
I'm not going to be mean. I got to play nice here.
Oh, I mean, you don't want to make fun of my disability? Like in front of all the viewers? You don't want to do that?
I'm not going to make fun of you.
Oh, come on. Oh, you know what? Fine. I'll be the big man. I'll walk away here.
You can't.
What do you mean? I just did.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're going to get... I think we're going back green, Alex. We are. Pace truck is in. All right, quickly, yes or no? Do we see a caution right away?
I don't know. I think there's going to be no time for a caution. You know why? It's going to go green to checkered. Because here we go. Green flag is out, and... where are they going to let us go here? Let's see. The 67 machine of Donnie Batiste goes into turn 1 and 2.
Holy cow.
Lord have mercy. There's the checkered flag. So here we go. Who's going to take home the 4 spot? There's turn 8. Kenneth Payne going to take it. Kenneth Payne makes it into the B main.
Wow. Wow. Can you believe it? He's just absolutely locked out. Oh, man. How good is it? Oh, this is fantastic. Kenneth Payne, I swear he must be a cat. He's had more lives than I can count. Batiste, Black, Payne, and Quest, your top 4. That will move into your 16 car B main. Alex, let's take a look at your starting grid.
Starting on the pole, it's Tyler Worley, and to the outside, it's Nori Tibbet.
Sean Sheehan and Shane Yates will start positions number 3 and 4 in row 2.
He will start to the inside of row number 3. To the outside, it's the 116 of Chase Hardy.
D1RT's John Ruggiero Jr. will start position number 7 in row 4. To his outside, it's Dylan Wilson. No, not the D1RT Dylan Wilson. It's the 4-link Motorsports of Dylan Wilson out of position number 8.
Sibley in the 999 will start to the inside. To the outside, it's Aiden Bierlein.
Row 6 will be Tom Dawson. He'll start position number 11. Position number 12, that'll be Benjamin Isla.
13th, it's Donnie Batiste. 14th, D1RT, it's Scooter Black.
Kenneth Payne will start position number 15, and Kurt Quist will line up out of position number 16. Mario, the going rate at this stage is about $3.50 a minute. And yeah, look at that. Well, Alex, we're in for a repeat here because Aiden Beerline and Kenneth Payne, they're in the B main. And again, because Race Control are slacking off, we've still got no word at how many are going through. But again, I'm assuming it's 20. I'm assuming it's going to be 4 to make up a 24 car field. It might even be 2 to make a 22 car field. I don't know. We'll see at the end of these next 14 laps, hopefully. Hello, pretty boy. Hello, Damien.
Listen here, all I know is, man, oh man, can Kenneth Payne continue the Cinderella story from that D main? And can he run the soup here? He is the only one here to make it from the C main into the LCQ, so let alone it's a miracle for him to get here, being the only one, the 100 machine, trying to get here, and you see already caution flag waves.
Oh, look out, trouble for the 52 machine. That's Sean Sheehan at the moment. No, hang on, here we go. Okay, so after we've been trying to get this for the last 25 minutes, we now finally get confirmation. Top 4, Alex, are going through.
So can the 100 get up there?
Well, one car's out. That's Tom Dawson. So that's one car he doesn't have to pass. He's up to 15th. He started 15th, so he hasn't gone anywhere just yet, but we're going to cheer him on all the way.
It's Tyler Schultz, you know.
I was just going to say, he's probably a little nervous right now, Alex.
I really want to know what's going through Tyler Schultz's head right now, because I think he made a deal there that thinking it wasn't going to happen. Oh, here we go. Challenge number 2. Pick the final transfer spot.
Chase Hardy.
You're going Chase Hardy in the 4th spot. You know what? You got Hardy. I got the 44 machine for D1RT, John Ruggiero Jr.
Yeah, just word coming through that Steve McMillan has picked Dylan Wilson to get the 4th and final transfer spot. Pace truck is in.
So apparently, Race Control has shut down all two-way receivers in the pits because Mario Perez and Damian Kiefer are being knuckleheads in the comment section now. So apparently, Race Control must have heard enough of those two comments back and forth. So they're back with us. But here we go. Tyler Worley is out in front. Tippett here. Oh, Worley into the wall. Now Tippett goes in here. So here we go. Let the chaos begin here in B main action as everyone fighting it out. There's Kate Loudy right now. There's John Ruggiero Jr. Ruggiero Jr. is right there with your pick of Chase Hardy.
Yeah, Hardy working the bottom side. Oh, no, he's going to get tagged by Wilson. Shane Yates. Oh, yellow. There, Chase Hardy. He must be filthy right now. Oh, that's a tough break for Chase Hardy. Ruggiero Jr. is going to be a little happy right now. All right, tell you what, wire under yellow. If you could live anywhere in the world, rent-free or mortgage-free, where would you live?
So mortgage-free.
Mario, not a dog's hope you're coming in the booth right now.
Him and Kiefer, absolutely not.
Not a chance.
Absolutely not.
You couldn't pay me enough to get you in the booth right now, boys.
Actually, time out because Kiefer got some money. I know that rich boy got some money. Maybe he can pay you enough, Brett Wheeler.
Mario, I know exactly what your mouth is like right now, and I've seen it for the last couple of weeks. In-game, by the way. Not a chance. You can send all the stars you want. Not a chance. Lights out, Alex. Green flag this time by Pace Truckers in.
This is why Race Control cannot disable chat, because then they come and bother us.
Hey, look, I'm happy to interact with the chat. I'm actually kicking back right now. I've got 1 foot up on a little higher part, and I'm just enjoying life at the moment. Tell you who's enjoying life is the 23 out in front. That's Nori Tippett. Tyler Worley runs to the outside, runs to the cushion, and these drivers will see the yellow flag.
Hey, Brett. Hey, Brett.
Yeah, buddy.
Guess who moved up 5 spots already?
Kenneth Payne.
Yep.
Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. You got work in 4 hours. Well, it sucks to be you. I'd hate to be. I'd hate to be waiting for the A main right about now.
Well, you know what? You can go. Mario, this is thinking positive here.
Damien.
You win your feature. Oh, Lord. Here we go. He's talking about his darn hair again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, it's real simple. I mean, you've got that much hair gel around you. You've got a mirror. You can always take the headset off. And Bob's your uncle. And if Bob ain't your uncle, he might be your dad.
Brett Wheeler, here, I will forward you this one. You can look. This man looks like a straight-up hockey player.
Listen, why are you forwarding pictures of guys to me, Alex?
Because you know what this man asked me.
I mean, if you got something to tell us, man, now's the time. Well, I mean, we don't judge here.
No. So here's the funny part. Damian Kiefer being, you know, the quote-unquote pretty boy.
Is that long hair or is that a mullet? I can't really see because there's a
I don't know. I think it's a mullet.
Damien, you need to answer me right now. Is that a mullet?
But the green flag is back out. But to continue this story now, he asked me when I was interviewing him for the DirtFan.com Driver of the Week, he asked me, do you need a selfie? Only him, being him, would ask me, do I need a selfie from him for that article? But again, Sean Sheehan holds on to the 4th spot right now. John Ruggiero Jr. in the 5th spot here. So keep an eye, because here comes Ruggiero Jr., here comes Shane Yates, that 44 machine. Brett Wheeler, we're closing in. We might get another 500 stars here, because Ruggiero Jr. is 1 spot away from that 4th spot.
Yeah, Sean Sheehan right now. I bet Tyler Schultz right now. I know, there goes Ruggiero Jr. He got into the wall. Sibley gets on by. Sibley moves to position 5. Ruggiero back to 6. Yates running the bottom side in 7th. Look out, Ruggiero. Nearly tagged the back of Sibley. Now cuts it back down to the middle of the racetrack. Ruggiero moves back to position 5. And Sheehan, look out. You've got company to the outside. That's Tyler Worley. And boy, oh boy, what a battle for 3 and 4.
3 and 4 battle, but watch out, because here comes Ruggiero Jr. Here comes Corey Sibley as well. Oh boy, contact in the back. But again, where is he? Kenneth Payne is in the 9th spot right now. And of course, he would be hoping for a caution here and hoping that a few guys in front of him get collected. But here we go. The 44 machine. Oh, there it is. There's some contact right now. More contact. More contact. Where is he? Where is Kenneth Payne? There goes Kenneth Payne. There goes Kenneth Payne. Payne gets up into the... Oh, boy. Payne going up into the 6th spot momentarily now. But he is in the A spot. That's the 100 machine of Kenneth Payne.
Man, he is really moving. He's passed about 20 cars on his way to a B main. Right now, he sits 3 spots out of a transfer spot. How about Aiden Beerline as well in the 17? He's 1 spot out from making it into the show. 11 laps in, 3 to run, Alex.
And oh man, this is going to get dramatic. Here comes the 17 machine catching up to the 52 there. Sean Sheehan there, the 17 of Aiden Beerline. Beerline looking to get into the show here in late models. Remember, that's a sprint car guy there, folks. Looking to get in from this LCQ, the 17.
Wow.
Green, white, checkered. Green, white, checkered. Here we go.
Alex's favourite part of the night. Yes, we know that the Dylan Wilson Racing in this one is not the D1RT Racing entry of Dylan Wilson. I've said that already a number of times, but thank you, Ed, for that one. The real Dylan Wilson has turned up and decided to pipe up. Miss you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing some good things in the real world. Now, Alex, old pretty boy has asked you to be his dad and then he wants me to be his
Ask
uncle.
you-
Now I'm going to say no because that means you would be my brother.
Well, I thought I was your brother from another
Yeah,
mother.
that's exactly where I was going. You're my brother from another mother. You know.
Hey, you want to hear some more drama though?
Yeah, sure, spit it out.
Look who's in 5th. Look who's in 6th. And then you have Sean Sheehan in the 4th spot. This is going to get very interesting very quickly. I like Aiden Beerline. I love the Beerline family. But I kind of want to see Kenneth run the whole soup tonight.
Hell yeah, I do. I want to see Kenneth get in there. I've got an idea that's going to work. Alex? Aiden Beerline on the white flag turns around Sean Sheehan. Now, no disrespect to Sean Sheehan because he's run a phenomenal race. Kenneth Payne goes around the outside, gets 4th. Everybody wins.
Everybody.
Except
wins.
Sean Sheehan and Aiden Beerline.
Oh, so I see Matthew Logan's in the chat. Matthew Logan, before the end of the night, please contact me on Discord or Facebook. I have something for you, sir. You have a present that will be in your inbox. Because you're not in the race tonight for some apparent reason. So, here we go. Green
Black. His name's Alex Robinson.
Green, white, checkered. Here we go. You see Cade Loudy, John Ruggiero Jr. going at it right now. Oh, here we go. This is going to add some more drama. Here comes Kenneth Payne. Here comes... Oh, boy. Here we go. Battle for the transfer spot is on Aiden Beerline. Oh, no. Kenneth Payne gets into him. There's Cade. Now it's all up to here. Aiden Beerline holds on to the 4th spot. Benjamin Eastler and Kenneth Payne. Looks like the Cinderella story is done and over with. Tibbet, Ruggiero Jr., Kate Loudy, Beerline going on to the show.
That is a hell of a run. From the D main to 6th in the B. Boy, oh boy. Alex, our preliminary mains, they are complete. This track is absolutely rooted right now. Whew. And just think, we've still got a main event to come. Your B main results, your top 4 going through. Nippert, Ruggiero, Loudy, and Beerline going to the show. The story of the night, Kenneth Payne tried his darn best to run from the back to the front. Well, that is your fault, Matt Logan. If you're on vacation, it's your fault. It's your responsibility to take the computer and the sim away with you. You should know better.
Wait, time out now, Mr. Schultz. At least I picked the damn transfer.
Look, I said Aiden Beerline.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Alright, I'll tell you what. We've got 3 minutes of warm-up session. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to gather our thoughts and grab a drink, stand up, stretch those legs, and get ready for the main event here on the other side of this.
And we are back, and we are getting ready for feature time here at Miller Family Trucking Esports League Dirt Track at Charlotte. And before we get to the feature time, we will be back here tomorrow night 8 p.m. Eastern Time, $100 to win. It's the road to the United We Stand American Nationals. That will be happening in July, so we have about a month time here. Dirt Track at Charlotte will be the first of a few stops on the road to the United We Stand American Nationals fixed super late models for the Morton Building World of Outlaw iRacing late models here on the iRacing server. And man, oh man, it's going to be a great one. $100 to win. And it's race number 1 on that long road to the United We Stand Nationals.
Yeah, certainly going to be a great event tomorrow night. Hey, just quickly, we just spoke to Race Control, Steve McMillan. He said that they've just reworked the track for the feature before the feature event. So now we've gone from a black slick racetrack. We're now going to somewhat of a freshened up racetrack. The drivers have had 2 minutes to go out there and burn the racetrack up. And, well, that could be the difference in the end of the feature event. It's going to be 50 laps on the board. Let's go through your starting grid. Aidan Beerline will roll off out of position number 24. Cade Loudy will start position number 23.
20 seconds, John Ruggiero Jr. for D1RT. On the inside, he won your LCQ. It's Nori Tibbett.
Alan Duronco will start position number 20, and Ethan Toda lines up position number 19.
Starting in the 18th spot, it's Brent New to the inside, the 4 of Huey Quillen.
Eric Scalf in the 50 machine will roll off out of position number 16. Mario the Pest Perez will line up position number 15.
Robbie Mattingly will start 14th. Brandon Freeberg in the 171 starts 13th.
We go to your top 12. The Team VLR, number 48 of Dylan Yeager starts position number 12, and Matthew Selby in the 4-Link Motorsport starts 11th.
Starting 10th, it's Travis St. Clair to the inside, the 47, Trevor Mattingly.
Then we go to Jay Place out of position number 8, and Cole Cabray out of position number 7.
Team ABR Esports, the 12 of Alex Bergeron will start 6th. Starting 5th, he won your Worldwide iRacing League Association Heat Race number 5. It's Nick Cooper.
Bill Miller will start position number 4, and Blake Majulis will start position number 3.
On your front row, it's the quote-unquote pretty boy. It's Damian Kiefer to the inside on your pole. He won your first heat race. He set quick time tonight, the DirtFan.com heat race number 1 winner, the 46 for VLR. It's Ryan Underwood. That is your starting grid here tonight for your Extreme Savage Pro late models presented by 127 Industries and Brett Wheeler. What in the world was that, Blake Majulis?
I don't know. I was thinking in my head of saying something about Blake, but I was trying to get it out, but then my mouth didn't want to say it, but my mind wanted to say it, so it kind of got mumbled up and jumbled up. Hey, Tyler Shields has thrown out a double challenge. 1,000 stars. Who's in 4th at the completion of iRacing lap 35? Okay. I'm going to say Alex Bergeron will be in 4th. Can you write this down?
I can write this down.
Yeah, because while we're going 4 wide, ladies and gentlemen, actually, tell you what, you go through the 4 wide sleeve first.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in tonight here on UltimateDirtTV. It's the Miller Family Trucking Esports League, week number 5 here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. You tuned in all night long. You saw Cup Cars. You saw 360s. It's time for the pro late models to do their best to impress here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte Speedway. It's the Extreme Savage Pro late models presented by 127 Industries. It's the 4 wide salute. Give them a cheer, give them a wave, and also pick your winner in the comment section who is going to take home the 50-lap A main event.
Right, let's go. Now write this down while the drivers are still doing the 4 wide. iRacing lap 35. I'm going Alex Bergeron to be in 4th. Who have you got?
You got Bergeron. You know what? I'm going to take... Let me look through my list here. You know what? I will take Dylan Yeager.
All right. Now, 250 if you guess how many yellows within the first 10 minutes. Is that starting now because we're already a minute in?
I think it should start the moment the green flag is out, which I will personally write down for you, Mr. Tyler Schultz.
All right, tell you what, I'm going to go... I'm going to go 3.
You'll go 3. You know what? I have trust in these drivers. Rework track. I'm going to go with 2.
Righto.
So, 2 or 3.
10 minutes.
So
Okay, so it says 10 minutes from the start of the green. So, I dare say we're going to be around the 3-minute mark. So, between the 3 and 13-minute mark, we are going to keep an eye on the caution laps. And then we're going to sort it out from there. At the iRacing completion of lap 35, so when it goes over to 36 of 55, that's the completion of lap 35. You've got Dylan Yeager, and I've got Alex Bergeron. It's a couple of young bucks on the front row. Let's hope that hair doesn't get messed up inside the cockpit of that Zero machine. Alex, 50 laps on the board.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go down because it's time to throw down here at the dirt track at Charlotte Speedway. It is green here tonight, 50 laps of distance. Ryan Underwood leads us into turn 1 and 2. And there it is, Brett Wheeler. We took the green in 3:08. So let's see at 13 minutes in how many cautions we have. Blake Majula, so he's going right back to work. He's already taken over the lead from Ryan Underwood. Those two going at it. Alex Bergeron, Damian Kiefer, Bill Miller. That is your top 5. Can Bill Miller continue the hot streak and go on the top 5? He would have accomplishment there with a lot of guys behind him.
I'll tell you what, right now, Alex Bergeron sits in 30, was all over the back of Ryan Underwood. Those two drivers went at it in heat race number 1. Meanwhile, Majulis, the race leader. Bergeron and Underwood side by side down into turn number 3 and 4. Give it to Bergeron. Bergeron got a little tight there, coming to the exit of turn number 4 and move Ryan Underwood back into second position. He'll go to the cushion. Kiefer now back there. Slide job by Bergeron, but here comes Underwood back to the inside. What a race already inside the first 4 laps, Alex.
Bergeron going at it right now. That's with Ryan Underwood. Underwood on the top side. Bergeron on the inside as caution flag waves. It's the first one of your feature event.
Well, good thing about this, Alex, is every time there's a caution, we're probably gonna soak up a minute or so.
Yeah, something like that. Here's your UltimateDirtTV instant replay. And there's, oh boy, Trevor Mattingly. Why do I have a feeling? Oh, okay. I can wipe my brow a little bit. There's Mattingly, St. Clair, Freeburg. The other Mattingly, it looks like, as well involved there. So Bobby and Trevor Mattingly involved there. Also, St. Clair involved as well, and Freeburg. So a lot of cars involved in an early caution here tonight.
Look at the pest. I've given him a new nickname, Mario the Pest Perez. He's trackside checking in. Surely it's got to be one of his crew guys, just letting him know, like, you need to run here. And he's like, no, it's too dusty, mate. It's too dusty. Write that. Because you shouldn't be texting and driving.
Oh, I got nothing for him.
I told you, he's the pest. The Pest
And
Perez.
Here's the real funny thing that I really love. Since the update, I really love hearing drivers, oh, it's dusty, it's too much dust. Welcome to racing. You signed up for dirt racing, not asphalt.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, he'll have to deal with it, live with it, and just simply get over it. Look at him. The high side is scary. Now, you really are a cat. You're a girl, mate. Grow some balls and run the top. Green flag is out. Alex, we are what is now 5 laps in. Although it says 10 on the poll, but we are 5 laps into the main event. Majulis leads Underwood from Bergeron and Kiefer now trying to rip the lip on the top side of the racetrack. Will he go to the inside of Bergeron? No. He stays to the middle of the racetrack. Top 3 run the bottom.
Damian Kiefer in the 4th spot there. You see Jay Place behind Cole Cabre as well. Matthew Selby in the top 10 once more. Dylan Yeager now trying to make some moves. He's there with the 46 of Selby. Selby gets into Cooper. There comes the 48.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Oh.
I don't know what's going on. Hang on. We'll take a quick break.
And we are back here. You see 15 laps in the book here officially. We are on lap 21 on the iRacing, but 15 laps in. It's Underwood, it's Majulis there. 1 and 2 as those two go. And there's Alex Bergeron, Jay Place, Damian Kiefer, Dylan Yeager up to 7th right now after Toter Miller. Miller still holds on to a top 10 right now. Selby and Nick Cooper drop back into 10th and 11th here, but Majulis trying to fight off as he is fighting with the 46 of Ryan Underwood.
Yeah, what a battle this is turning out to be. We come back to some great racing up front. Ryan Underwood, your race leader from Blake Majulis. They've driven away from Alex Bergeron. Don't worry about the last 10 laps. You didn't need to see. You need to worry about the back half of the race, and that's what we're here for. Right now, here comes Majulis to the inside on Underwood. He'll drift up the racetrack. He took the snoot off the 46, but Underwood back to the inside. What a race for the lead, Alex.
Oh my goodness, here we go. 35 lap iRacing 35 is almost 10 laps in the disc. And look who's in the 4th spot. Look who's in 4th, Mr. Wheeler. It is Dylan Yeager in the 48 for VLR. Dylan Yeager making a run here. Now he's with Damian Kiefer. Kiefer right now on the top side, Yeager on the bottom side. Here they go. The 48 machine going to hold in here in the 4th spot, holding off the 0 of Damian Kiefer. Kiefer on the top side, Yeager on the bottom. That is your battle for the 5th spot. Kiefer right now in the 5th spot, Yeager in the 4th spot. There's Ethan Toter in the 23T. Also in the mix there is Cole Cabre.
Tell you what, Toter's been very racy here tonight on the dirt track at Charlotte. We are closing in. Well, we're 26 laps in on the iRacing ticket. That means 21 down, 29 to go. I just seen double of Ryan Underwood's car. There we go. Ethan, it's Damian Kiefer on the top side. Apologies, Trading Paints is reloading itself, so Underwood has fallen back to Blake Majulis by about 2.5 car lengths, down into 3 and 4. Bergeron sits 3rd. Yeager sits 4th. Toter now on the inside. Now here comes Kiefer to the outside, followed by Cabre. 5, 6, and 7. You can throw a blanket over him.
You see now Cabre, he's going to game plan. Here he goes to the inside of the 23T of Toter. Toter goes to the middle side. We're 3 wide. There's Kiefer, Toter, Cabre going at it. D1RT there and the 23T, and then Ryko of Damian Kiefer. Kiefer a little banged up, though, as he hits the wall again. As where's the pest at? Where's the pest sitting right now?
24th.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what he's like. Oh, boy. Again, a 24th. He actually must be back on. Hey, there he is. There he is in the pest. He's just got 2 spots. He got 2 for the price of 1. He got by Laudy and Duronco. So Perez, hands-free, driving, typing, texting and driving. You shouldn't be doing it. Majulis comes up on the inside of Duronco. He'll put the 109 and the 126 of Cade Laudy a lap down and put 2 cars between himself. Alex, we are going to hit lap 35 iRacing and the 13-minute timer together at the same time. Look at this. This is lap 33 complete. 2 laps away, and we are very, very close to hitting lap 35 and the cautions. And it's going to be under because we are still green. We've only had 1 caution, I think.
Only 1 caution, but again, look, the pest now is a lap down there. Mario Perez go. Oh,
there's the second one. Can you believe it?
There's 2.
Did you say 2 or did I say 2?
I said 2, you said 3, so there's 2. So no matter what, this 2, it's done. Right there, Tyler Schultz, write it down. And when we go green, it'll be lap 36. We'll be starting lap 36, and Dylan Yeager's in 4th. Man, oh man, Tyler Schultz, bring out the checkbook.
Oh boy, you couldn't script it any better if we tried. Oh. Well, this night just got much more enjoyable. The buzzer beater has arrived. You know what? I almost felt... No, Joe. No, he said iRacing lap 35. Not lap 35. It is iRacing lap 35. Boy, I tell you what. I feel like LeBron James and hitting a 30-footer right there.
Here. Joe is late to the party. I feel like Joe didn't even listen to us when we started the darn feature event.
Joe's just coming. He's like, yeah, sorry, new phone, who dis? Oh boy, this is absolutely epic.
This is enjoyable.
What a night this is. What a day for me, but man, I love Sunday nights. Sunday nights, American time, are just the greatest ever.
I don't know what you're talking about. By the end of this feature, it'll be Monday morning.
Think about it this way, right? Take a look at this. I picked Bergeron. Bergeron and Jaeger start side by side. Even if Jaeger beats Bergeron to the line, we still get the chocolates. You couldn't ask for a better second row. Pace truckers in. 35 laps is completed this time by Kiefer. Don't do it. Don't do it, USOB. Nah, he's got it. Jaeger's got him.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Check
Jaeger
out.
So here we go, and the caution flag wave.
So either way, we've still got the 3 yellows inside the 10 minutes. Oh, this is great.
Brett Wheeler, Matt Logan, I think, said it the best. We are professionals at what we do.
I wouldn't go that far. Oh, boy.
Tonight, that's what we're doing.
Oh, we certainly bring the fun.
Two for two.
Tyler, I think, to be honest, I think we're about 5 for 5 at the moment. The only challenge that we didn't really get, and it was out of our hands, which almost came to, was Kenneth Payne to get the final transfer spot.
Kenneth Payne made a miracle run there. And why? Oh, look who's in the pits.
Oh, the pest. No, he's coming back out. Don't stress. He's coming back out. Don't worry. I'm sure he'll let us know in the chat what happened. We know he said he got turned earlier. That's his definition of it. We didn't get to see it.
He saw a ghost.
He must have went to the prison with BJ Duval, and they must have found the Ouija board.
It says John Ruggiero Jr. is hunting, and guess what? Remember, I talked about him that LCQ about him getting the final transfer. Well, he finished in the second spot there. He's up into 5th. As I think he might have took some stuff to heart. I was talking to him when you had a broadcast. What broadcast was that you had a few days ago? The NMRH. I was talking to him post-race. I got in the pits late, snuck in the pits basically to let me in for free. And I was talking to him. I said, when are we going to get to talk to you on a broadcast? Well, guess what? Apparently tonight he wants to do it for free here. So he's in the 5th spot now as Ruggiero Jr., but Majulis, Underwood, Bergeron, Jaeger. So again, we go 2 for 2 on the pick. I want to see if he puts another challenge out here, Mr. Wheeler, because man, oh man, it's been fun.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, now look at Bergeron. He's following Blake Majulis, a couple of world champions, running the cushion through 3 and 4. They'll go to the middle. Underwood, a little bit of a hip and shoulder there to Alex Bergeron as they went into turn number 1 and 2. 37, make that 38 completed on the iRacing ticker. You take away 5, it gives us 33. 17 remaining, Alex, for Blake Majulis.
Majulis, Alex Bergeron, caution flag is out.
Is that the pest? Is that the pest?
Might be the pest.
I'm pretty sure that was Perez. I think he just wants some free airtime now. So biggest movers so far, Ruggiero up 17 positions. Started 22nd, I think it was, and runs in 5th. There are some other drivers in the middle of the field that have moved up in double digits as well, but none more than John Ruggiero Jr. driving that 44 machine for D1RT Racing. We'll certainly take a look at who has gotten where. As Nori Tippett, who I think won the B main, he started 21st, up to 8. That's up 13 spots. And Aiden Beerline, he's moved up 12 spots as well. So how about Aiden Beerline, a guy that does not run late models very often? He's coming out here against the best of the business, and he's certainly showing that he can drive anything.
That's actually funny because you talk about it. Anne-Marie said something about that earlier, about she can't believe he made the feature because he never really runs these things. And now, if you can't believe that, he's 2 spots away from making the top 10.
Well, I'm sure he's going to be absolutely thrilled at the top 10 finish here this evening if he can pull it off. But we've still got what will be, I think we should go back to lap number 39 if that's the case. We'll have 16 remaining here at the dirt track at Charlotte. There we go. Lap number 39 is complete, which will be 34 essentially. Blake Majulis, Alex Bergeron, 2 iRacing world champions on the front row.
So, Mr. Wheeler, take a look at that one. The Pest is in the pits. He might be done here for the night. Damian Kiefer now back to 21st. So, the 2 troublemakers are in the back or done.
No, we go 3 wide. Trevor Mattingly on the inside of John Ruggiero. Ruggiero was to the inside on Dylan Yeager, but now Mattingly just slips back a couple of car lengths now to the 44 and the 48. Oh, look out. Challenge on for the race lead. Underwood to the infield, and we are yellow. And boy, a timely yellow there for Ryan Underwood, because that could have been absolutely disastrous. I'm hungry, Alex.
Want a slider?
Oh, look, plenty of sliders have been served up. Let's go to the Rib Shack. I'm feeling hungry. I'm sure Sean Neistat will shout us a feed.
Actually, I might message him and see if he wants to meet me at the Rib Shack afterwards.
I heard Jerry Vancicle's paying the bill for the next hour at the Dingus as well.
Oh, don't test him. That just shows right there. Jerry Vancicle must be making some big bucks.
Well, I mean, you know, we got the virtual money bags of Blake Majulis here, so and we got the real money bags of Jerry Vancicle.
You got to work with the big money bags of lately, though.
Ben Shelton.
Don't start with me.
Hey, you brought it up. I didn't. By the way, not once, but twice.
Don't. Listen, I don't care.
You are such a liar. Oh, I don't care. Bull. That is that's baloney. That's poppycock, mate.
Listen here. I don't care. I'm done. Alex just wants one. I just want to call one race at a real track this year, and I'll be content. I'll be happy. I'll come back to iRacing, and I'll be done. But guess what? Friggin' Bruce Ellis will die in his spot at Williams Grove, and he will never leave that spot. He will live forever and ever until the day comes where Williams Grove perishes 400 years from now. But the green flag is out. Blake Majulis is leading. Dylan Yeager, Underwood, and Ruggiero Jr. battle for the 3rd spot.
Now, this is a good battle for positions 3, 4, and 5. They'll go 3 wide. Ruggiero right through the middle. Underwood on the top side. Yeager was trying to work the inside of the racetrack. Yeager just falls back right now to Underwood and Ruggiero. Underwood, I think he's got the preferred line. Yeager into the wall in the middle of turn number 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Bergeron trying to close in on your race leader, Blake Majulis. 12 laps left to run that time by. It is still Majulis, but the battle is on for the final podium position. Underwood in the 46, Ruggiero in the 44. What a race off at turn number 4.
Ruggiero Jr. must have took something to heart when I asked him when we would talk to him on the podium, because that 44 machine is now in the 3rd spot there. Here comes Underwood once more. He's under more pressure. He got some VLR cars there, but right now you have D1RT in first, ABR, D1RT, VLR. VLR is your top 5 right now. Then you have Bill Miller, Trevor Mattingly, Norrie Tibbett, Huey Quillen, and Matthew Selby. So you have the big teams in the top 5. Then you look at 6 through 10, and you have the underdog stories coming up through the field.
I will keep an eye on Bergeron and Majulis as Majulis drives away from Alex Bergeron. Bill Miller in 6. What a run for Bill Miller. Quillen now to the outside on Tippett. Tippett has been phenomenal.
Here you see Huey Quillen right now in the A spot there. There's Trevor Mattingly. And remember, some of these cars got caught up in those early cautions in the first few laps, as that one caution there, and that involved Mattingly as well. So here we go. Mattingly in the top 10. There's Huey Quillen. There is Bill Miller. Bill Miller has some damage there on that car, but right now he's keeping pace with everyone else in that front pack, especially Dylan Yeager in the top 5 there. But now he has company because there's Trevor Mattingly to the outside. Mattingly in the 47 machine to the outside of the 34. That is the 34, Bill Miller. Miller trying to hold on to the 6th spot, but Trevor Mattingly has him right now on the top side.
Challenge and change for second. Ruggiero through the middle on Bergeron. Bergeron on the cushion. They come past the start finish line. The virtual flagman says, righto boys, you've got 5 to run here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Your main event in the Extreme Savage Fixed Pro late models for round number 5. It's Majulis. But right now, Ruggiero, he is all over the back on the inside of Bergeron. Bergeron, he's got his hands full right now with 3.5 to go. Oh,
that's right. Bergeron goes up in the air. Green flag going to stay out. There's a caution. But again, Matthew Logan said it right there. John Ruggiero Jr. on a mission defending home turf. Remember last race season, John Ruggiero Jr. went to the dirt track at Charlotte with his late model, and he won at the dirt track at Charlotte last race season. So he is defending his turf, but here's the 12 machine as him and the 44 racing hard there, and the 12 machine going to go up, clip the outside wall, and a very rare mistake for the 12 machine of Alex Bergeron, and this one is a costly one.
Yeah, you don't see this often. He was hard. The front wheels were hard to the left. He just caught the wall right as he got to the opening, and Bergeron, well, he stuffs it in the fence, and hard break for the 12. He'll have to go to the back, I would assume. He's already out. He has called it a night. And you know what? I can't say I blame him. Wow. Alex.
Then do it.
Can John Ruggiero come from position number 22? Can he take the win? Time will tell. 2 laps left to run.
And you look at this right now. Look at your top 4. You have D1RT 1 and 2. You have VLR 3 and 4 right now. So let's add some drama. Who's going to take the podium majority here tonight? You see Ruggiero Jr. Underwood trying to put that pressure on. Remember, that battle was for 3rd. Now that battle would heat up for the 2nd spot. The 44 of Ruggiero Jr. holds on right now. Here we go. 2 to run.
Yeah, apologies. I thought there was 2 to run, but we are now on 2 to run. So it was a 3-lap restart. Majulis runs the top. Here comes Ruggiero to the middle of the racetrack. He goes. He nearly pulls up alongside his teammate. Can Ruggiero do it? The underdog story here this evening from that far back. Alex, we are white flaggers out. 1 to run, buddy.
We go. Ruggiero Jr. goes to the inside once more. He's going to try and sneak. The 127 going to block him a little bit there. The 44 has one last push. Can he make it? Here we go. It's close here to the finish. Oh, Majulis takes it by a Ruggiero Jr. in second. Underwood, Yeager, and Mattingly, your top 5.
Unbelievable. What about the finish, Alex? Majulis just holds on. And the dirt track at Charlotte has just put on an absolute belter of a finish. We've seen it in the sprint cars. We back it up with the late models, and Bristol put on a hell of a show with the cup cars as well. Your feature race results coming up on your screen officially by 0.076, 3/4 of a tenth. Blake Majulis will win round number 5. John Ruggiero in second, Ryan Underwood third, Dylan Yeager in fourth, and Trevor Mattingly will round out your top 5.
Brillen will come home 6th. Bill Miller, another top 10 in 7th. Nori Tibbett, Brandon Freeberg, and Nick Cooper was your top 10.
Trevor St. Clair in 11th, Bobby Mattingly in 12th, Matthew Selby 13th, Aiden Beelan, heck of a run, up 10 spots in 14th, and rounding out the top 15, it'll be Ethan Toda.
Ian Kiefer will come home in 16th. Eric Scalf, 17th. Brent New, Alex Bergeron, Alan Duranco was your top 20. And then Mario Perez, Jay Place, Cole Cabre and Cade Loudy round out your feature results. And, I'm going to take the words from from one of our good friends. He's over at the Dingus of Jerry Vansicle. Oh, doctor, that was a heck of a finish. 2 features, 2 great finishes here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, it just leads up to tomorrow night now. That's all that means, is it's going to lead up to tomorrow night in those super late models.
Yeah, cannot wait for the super late models here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. Alex, do you want first and third, or do you want second? Do you want John Ruggiero?
You know what? I'm sick of talking to Majulis and Underwood. You can take the 2 of them. I want Mr. Ruggiero.
Righto. If you're sick of talking to him, I guess I'll tell you what. I'll bite the bullet. I'll take one for the team. Blake, congratulations on this win. Man, a hell of a run from you, but man, that must have been nail-biting there at the end.
Sure, I was surprised to see the top slow down like it did. I didn't want to take his line away, so I was committed up there. So, win or lose, I was staying up there. I wasn't going to take his line away like that. So, to see it hold on for a couple more laps is obviously great. But like I said, it was pretty crazy to see how fast it faded there. I've never seen the top fade that quick over a restart, so that was pretty interesting.
Right after the B mains, the track was slick from top to bottom. It was rough all over the racetrack. With the track reset and you guys having 2 to 2.5 minutes on the racetrack to try and bring it into racing conditions, were you surprised at how well the racetrack ended up being after that 50-lap main event? Yeah,
I definitely feel like Steve made a good call resetting it. As we saw, those yellows really hurt the race, and so the bumps weren't as bad that race. I think resetting the track is good for racing purposes and obviously yellow, condition purposes. But I definitely think the track played out to be pretty good. We had a middle, starting off, we had a bottom, and then halfway through that racer we had a top. So it was definitely good. There was a lot of passing going on. You could pass a lot of different ways in a lot of different areas. So I think they definitely nailed the track tonight.
Well, you add another win to the all-time wins list here in the World of Thunder Esports League. Blake, congratulations on a nail-biter here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. Before we let you go, of course, sponsors, shouts, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes this happen for you?
I appreciate it. D1RT Racing, Represent Limited, ML Performance, Matt Logan, Reliable Energy Solutions, Chris Ferguson Motorsports, CD Cinematography, BK Designs, Showtime Decals and Apparel, Design 75, Jeremy Ray for the sweet-looking wrap, Race XR, Majula Say Speed Shop, 127 Industries, UDTV. Thanks for you guys and for everything you do every week and every Sunday. I appreciate it very much.
There we go, Blake with journalists, ladies and gentlemen, home in first place. Alex Robinson, it's been a long time coming. You spoke to him last week, you asked him a question, and now you get to chat to him.
Man, oh man, I must have struck some kind of nerve there asking you when I would get to talk to you, and tonight was the night for the 44. John Ruggiero Jr. gets the podium here, and man, oh man, you look like a man on a mission here tonight.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I knew starting deep like that, I just had to keep the nose clean for as long as I could and wait for the track to come to me. I knew once I could roll that middle and carry the momentum I needed to, I'd be pretty good, and that was a lot of fun.
Talk about it. Less than a week ago, I asked you when would be the day that the 44 machine gets a podium here, and I got to interview the 44 on a podium finish, and let alone, 4 or 5 days go by, and on a Sunday night, the 44 comes to the Dirt Track at Charlotte, gets the podium.
Yeah, I know when you told me that last week, I had to get up on the wheel, make something happen, but in qualifying, I kind of botched my lap and hit the tire and started last in the heat, ran okay, and then finished second in the B main. And I was like, man, this is going to be tough. But started 22nd and come to second is pretty good. I feel like a few more laps there, me and Blake, we're going to have a good race. But all in all, I'm not going to complain too much. And I'm just glad I get to sit here and talk to you guys.
Now, Matthew Logan said it. You were on a mission tonight defending the home turf here at the Dirt Track at Charlotte. We brought it up last race season, I think it was. You went to the Dirt Track at Charlotte. You took home a victory there. So compare now. What is the difference between the iRacing surface here compared to what you faced at the Dirt Track at Charlotte last season?
Yeah, thankfully we were able to go to the Dryden World Short Track Championship and pick up a win in the Pro Late Model Division. But as far as the game compared to real life, the game, obviously the top side's so dominant, which I'm not a huge fan of running personally, which is mainly why I try to roll the middle when I can. But it is very similar as far as the layout, and the overall dynamic of the track is very, very similar, and it's really cool actually how close it is. So besides the racing line, I mean, it's damn near right on.
Now we know you got a lot of great sponsors, a lot of great teammates backing you up. Who do you have to thank for getting on the podium here tonight?
First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting this deal and putting it together. It's a really cool deal, and I thank you for that. I want to thank D1RT Racing, Emma Performance, Diggs by D1RT, just all the guys that help me each week building setups, which I know this is a fixed race, but besides this, building setups each week and helping me get better. So I can't thank everybody enough, like Blake Majulis, Dylan Wilson, Matt Logan. All them guys are a huge help.
That is your second place finisher here tonight. It was John Ruggiero Jr. Now, Brett Wheeler, you get to talk to our third place finisher. Another guy who I'm getting pretty sick and tired of talking to on a weekly basis, the 46 of Ryan Underwood.
All right, again, right. I'll take another one for the team. Since you're sick of talking to these two guys, I'll take the bullet here. Ryan Underwood, home in third place here tonight. Boy, tell you what, you started on pole. You had a great battle with Alex and Blake in the first half of that race. And then, well, you were kind of just a passenger just waiting for a mistake to happen for these guys up the front, but it never came to in the end.
We were running good. We were running side by side with Blake for most of that race, and then them restarts, it just really threw me for a loop, and I couldn't get back comfort. Oh my god, I can't speak. But I just couldn't get back. Yeah, I just couldn't get back in my rhythm, and it really showed. And I'd be really fast one lap and then suck the next. So John was able to get by me and Alex, and I just really had to ride and wait for them to make a mistake.
You had a fair bit of time between Heat 1 and the warm-up session. What did you do in between to stay focused and, you know, prepare yourself mentally for the main event here tonight?
I really just picked out drivers from each heat race and B main to watch and see how they would run, and if they were running the lines right, see really just where the line migrated to on the racetrack, and just really just sat there, really thought about the racetrack, and with it being reset, I really threw me for a loop. But I mean, we were able to find the line really quickly there early, and
well, you start first, you come third. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a podium in such a good strength of field, and, you know, the quality field, you know, each and every week. You've got to be happy with so far how your season's gone.
oh yeah, I mean, I'm happy every weekend we can run up front, and I get to talk to you or Alex or anybody on the World of Thunder Esports staff, and any night I get to talk to y'all, that's a good night.
No, buddy. Well, look, well done on third place here tonight at the virtual dirt track at Charlotte in the Extreme Savage Fixed Pro Late Models. Ryan, before we let you go, of course, sponsors, shout-outs, all that good stuff, buddy. Who makes the wheels turn on this 46 team?
You know, I gotta thank Tia Moppert for being my cheerleader. Everybody at Team VLR, CI Performance, CFM Esports, Mecha Motorsports, and Northside Graphics and Designs, Chad and Brittany over there. ShopFergie22.com and everybody on the car.
All right, there we go. Ryan Underwood, ladies and gentlemen, home in position number 3. Alex Robinson, Sunday Fun Day is completed, and boy, was it a barrel of laughs tonight.
Well, you know what? On the East Coast here, Sunday Fun Day now carries over into Monday. So guess what?
Now it becomes Maniac Monday.
Yeah, indeed. Gotta work tomorrow morning, but then guess what? I get to come right back here. Oh no, I see somebody's comment and I'm not ready to read that one. Damien Kiefer says Mario's waiting for an interview. Not happening in a million years, but here we go. Maybe tomorrow night if he gets the podium here at the road to the United We Stand American Nationals. I get to come home from work tomorrow and come right back to the dirt track at Charlotte for the super late models, the Morton Building iRacing World of Outlaws super late models will be here at the dirt track at Charlotte. $100 to win, $10 to enter. Please, you see it there. Pay entry fee to PayPal. Steve McMillan at World of Thunder at worldofThunder.com, and you can check out everything at the World of Thunder Esports League.com website. Every news, every race results will be posted there. And again, thank you to all the great sponsors here at the World of Thunder Esports League and Miller Family Trucking. MillerFamilyTrucking.com DirtFan.com, Worldwide iRacing League Association, Extreme Savage, SRW, ABR, Setup Shop, 127 Industries, and World of Thunder Esports League. And before we get that one done, DirtFan.com, Driver of the Week this week was Matthew Logan. So Matthew Logan, again, please contact me as soon as possible so I can get you the information that I need to get that article done for DirtFan.com. And that will be up either Monday night or Tuesday morning on DirtFan.com for the DirtFan.com Driver of the Week. Ultimate Dirt TV sponsors, Speed Shop 51, World of Thunder Esports League, SRT Australia, Heatwave Designs, FEGPC, LockedOnLads.com, and Spartan Logistics for all their great support here this season on Ultimate Dirt TV. For Brett Wheeler, I'm Alex Robinson, signing off for one final time here from the Dirt Track at Charlotte.